Okay, guys, how are you? I think you're fine. Today we will see how to write sentences using factual conditionals. All right, so let's start. Don't forget that the name, this is just a technical name, factual conditionals. All right, fact is a truth. Es un hecho, es una verdad. All right. Talking about conditionals, guys, we saw in the past, we have seen two types. Well, yeah, maybe more, but here we can see two types. We have the zero conditional and the first condition. Okay, let's remember what's the difference between these two conditional sentences. Let's remember the structure, guys. When we talk about the zero conditional, the structure is this. We have one sentence, all right? Let's not be so grammatical, but we can say that this could be, some people say the if clause, all right, the condition, the main clause. In our case, we have two sentences, don't forget that. We have if plus a simple present, we use a comma, and the other sentence, the other sentence must be in the simple present. We do the same with the first conditional, right? We use if, but what's the difference? The difference is the second sentence, all right? We have if plus simple present, that's okay. For the first conditional, we have if plus simple present, that's nice, but what changes is the other sentence. As you can see, for the first conditional, we can use will, can, should, or may, usually, all right? However, with the zero conditional, we can only use just simple present. In negative or affirmative questions, but only the simple present. That's one difference, talking about grammar. Also the meaning, all right? When we use the zero conditional, we use this to express things that are always true, all right? Cosas que siempre son verdad. O como yo lo digo, as I say, guys, cause and effect. Causa y efecto. Let's analyze this. What's cause and effect? Things that are always true. When we use the zero conditional, we always talk about things that are true. That means truths, verdades, right? For example, I have one sentence here. I have if you don't eat, right? This is in simple present with the auxiliary do, but it's in negative, no problem, but simple present. Okay, so I have the first part of this sentence. If you don't eat, all right, what happens if you don't eat? If you don't eat, you feel hungry. That's it. That is the cause and the effect. The cause is not eating, and the effect is feeling hungry. All right. So that's one use of the zero conditional. Yes, you can see this is the simple present, if plus simple present. That's the structure. Also, we can use another order of the sentence. I can start with the sentence in the simple present. You feel hungry if you don't eat. In this case, no problem, guys. But be careful, there is a difference. What's the difference? As you could see, the difference is the comma, all right? The comma, the position of the comma. So be careful when you use these sentences, guys. Always, there is always a comma. You can see, there is always a comma. But if you write if at the beginning, you use a comma. If you don't use if at the beginning, it's not necessary, all right? That will be valid, that will be used for all of the other conditionals or sentences too, all right? Don't forget that. Okay, let's continue. I have another example. If there are, well, we have this picture, right? If there are dark clouds, well, you know what happens if there are dark clouds in the sky. Usually, if there are dark clouds, it rains. Okay, maybe no, maybe yes, but usually it is. It. There you can see my sentence. If there are dark clouds, it rains. Simple present and simple present. I can write it in another using another order. Okay, I can say it rains if there are dark clouds. That's it. It rains if there are dark clouds. Don't forget, we don't use the comma here. For the last example, I have these colors. All right. We will use the verb mix. So let's write our sentence. If you mix blue and green, okay, mezclar, right? Si tú mezclas. If you mix blue and green, guys, what happens if we mix blue and green? Or let's use if an artist mixes. Why mixes, guys? Don't forget that this is the simple present, so you need to use the conjugations, all right? If we have he or she, a third person, we conjugate the verbs, right? Okay, so if an artist mixes blue and green, our artist will be a girl. So she gets purple, let's say. Okay, she gets purple. That's it. That's how we write sentences using the zero conditional, cause and effect. If an artist mixes blue and green, she gets purple. The most popular example, if you don't study, you fail. Yeah, that's true, right? If you don't study, you fail. That's for sure. Maybe some people say no, but yeah, that's true. Okay, let's continue. Now we have the first conditional. Don't forget, in zero conditional, we use just simple present. With first conditional, we use simple present. And in the other sentences, we have will, can, should, or may. We use the first conditional, as you can see, for real possibilities in the future. Okay, that's a grammatical definition. The main thing, the most important thing, is that we use the first conditional if there is a condition, all right? There is a condition, especially for the future. Let's see. Okay, I have a picture of a test. So if I pass the test, this is my condition. What is my condition? If I pass the test, what happens if I pass the test? I don't know. I will go to a party. Okay, we usually do that. If I pass the test, I will go to a party. That's my condition. The condition is passing the test. If I don't pass the test, I will not go, right? That is the main difference between these conditionals. Here is just cause and effect, but here we have a condition. If that condition is not achieved, it will not happen. All right. Okay, another condition. What can we say? But before we continue, we can write this sentence in another order too. Don't forget, I can start with will. I will go to a party if I pass the test. All right. Don't forget that when we start with will and if is in the middle, we don't use a comma. All right. Okay, I have another picture. Yeah, he's Bruno Mars, right? So I can write a condition. Imagine I want to go to a concert. Quiero ir a un concierto de Bruno Mars. Entonces, ¿qué digo? What do I say? I say, well, let's think. Vamos a pensar, ¿qué haría si veo a Bruno Mars? Conseguir un autógrafo, ¿no? Yeah. An autograph. Okay, so let's see. What's the condition? If I go to a Bruno Mars concert. All right, imagine I have ticket. Well, I could buy the tickets. Recién podría comprarlos tal vez, ¿no? Entonces puedo decir, if I go to a Bruno Mars concert, I will get an autograph. Yeah, that's it. So the condition is if I go, maybe I have a test, all right? Or maybe I don't have the tickets. Tal vez no tengo los boletos, ¿verdad? Entonces es por eso que es posible. It's a possibility. It's a possibility. All right? That's another meaning. That's another important thing too. When we talk about first conditionals, we talk about possibilities. All right? So if I go to a Bruno Mars concert, I will get an autograph. But if I go, maybe there are no tickets, so I don't go, right? That's my condition. Well, let's continue. So when we use the first conditional, we use it for possibilities, all right? Another possibility, let's think about another possibility. Okay, imagine I want to go on a picnic. Okay, yes, but sometimes the weather is good or the weather is bad. Imagine I want to go to a picnic. Quiero ir a un picnic. Pero no sé si el clima va a estar bueno o malo. Si llueve, ¿qué hago? No voy, ¿no? Esa es la condición. Entonces podría decir, if the weather is good, I will go on a picnic. Yes, that's the condition. Maybe yes or maybe not. All right. Okay, now we have when. We use when the condition or when the action will definitely happen. This is very important. It will definitely happen. All right, let's use this. That is the difference between when and the first conditional. When we use when, it will definitely happen. If you can see, guys, the structure is the same. La estructura es la misma, ¿no? Tenemos when plus a simple present, comma, and we have subject will. Well, in the book says, ¿no? En el libro nos muestra esta estructura. All right. For example, let's talk about the same. I have a test, right? So I can say, when I pass the test, I will go to a party. All right, when I pass the test, I will go to a party. So it's the same sentence, guys, right? Es la misma oración. What's the difference? ¿Cuál es la diferencia? If I pass the test, I will go to a party when I passed. This is the difference, all right? Cuando uso when, ya estoy asumiendo que sí o sí voy a pasar. No, estoy confiado. I'm confident. So when I pass the test, I will go to a party. No problem. Or I can use it in the other way, right? I will go to a party when I pass the test. That's it. Don't forget, I am not using the comma here, but if you use when at the beginning, use a comma. Also, I have my nephew, mi sobrino, ¿no? Solamente los niños dicen estas oraciones, ¿no? Cuando crezca, ya asumen que van a hacer algo, ¿no? They assume they will be something or they will do something. In my case, my nephew told me, when I am older, ¿no? Cuando sea más grande, when I am older, I will be a truck driver. He likes cars, right? Or when, yes, when I am older, I am using the simple present, right? And will. I can use other subjects. Puedo utilizar otros sujetos, ¿no? When Santiago, well, my nephew is Santiago. So when Santiago is older, he will be a truck driver. All right? Okay, entonces él está asumiendo algo. We assume it will definitely happen, right? That's the difference between these two guys. Let's continue with the next. We have sentences with unless. Unless is similar to the first conditional. Es similar, vamos a ver por qué. Again, don't forget the structure, right? No es necesario que sepan esto de memoria, pero les puede servir para que se ubiquen. So the structure is subject, will, verb, unless, and we have subject, verb, object. Let's check it. Unless is the same as if not or if you don't. Es lo mismo que si no haces algo, a menos que, right? Let's see. I have a sentence, all right? This is first conditional. If you don't do exercise, you will not lose weight. First conditional, I have a condition. If you don't do the exercise, you will not lose weight. The condition, do exercise, and then the possibility, lose weight, right? I can write the same using unless. Puedo escribir lo mismo escribiendo con unless. Let's see, guys. I can say, I can start with unless or just with the sentence with will. In this case, I will start with unless. Unless you do exercise, you will not lose weight. So there it is, my sentence with unless. As you can see, unless is the same as it's the same as the first conditional. What's the difference? Yes, we use unless. All right, unless tiene una carga negativa, ¿no? Entonces no es necesario escribir la oración en negativo. Unless you don't do, it's not so good, all right? Es muy común ver esta opción. Unless you don't do, all right? Unless ya tiene esa carga negativa. Entonces vamos a tratar de evitar estas oraciones. These double negatives, please, all right? Okay, let's continue. Vamos a continuar. I have another sentence. An artist will not be great if she doesn't practice. Okay, un artista no será bueno si no practica, ¿no? Okay, so let's use this structure. And look, there is a mistake here, ¿no? Ya saben que no somos máquinas. No se olviden que cuando if está al medio, no ponemos coma. Okay, now it's fine. An artist will not be great if she doesn't practice. Okay, so let's continue. Let's write this sentence with unless. An artist will not be great if she doesn't practice. Okay, so I write an artist will not be great unless she practices. All right, that's it. Un artista no será grandioso a menos que practique, ¿no? Something important, unless she practices. If you use unless, don't write the sentence in the negative. All right. Entonces, vamos a poner esto acá, affirmative, ¿no? Si utilizan unless, tiene que estar en afirmativa su oración, gramaticalmente, grammatically, all right? That's important. It's in affirmative. All right? Okay, that's unless, a menos que. La siguiente tenemos as soon as. As soon as you know, we have especially an expression in English, which is ASAP. Have you seen these guys on this code? Significa, ASAP significa as soon as possible. Tan pronto como sea posible. All right, entonces, as soon as es tan pronto como. For this, let's continue talking about kids. Vamos a seguir hablando de niños, ¿no? Los niños usualmente también dicen esto. También los plans, guys. So we have as soon as. When we use as soon as, the meaning, ¿no? El significado es una acción inmediata. Something immediately. All right? The structure is the same. As you can see, subject, will, verb, object. As soon as, subject, verb, object. Si utilizo as soon as al principio, entonces necesito una coma. All right? Let's see that. I have here the sentences, right? This is the person, this is the boy. These are his dreams. Estos son sus sueños. All right, entonces veamos. I will save money. I will save money. All right. ¿Qué podemos decir de I will save money? Don't forget the comma. Okay. I will save money as soon as I start working. ¿No? A veces nos hacemos este tipo de planes. Tan pronto como empiece a trabajar voy a ahorrar, ¿no? A veces pasa, a veces no. Entonces we have this sentence. I will save money as soon as I start working. Or I can say it in the other way, right? As soon as I start working, I will save money. All right, so I have my sentence here. Don't forget, I started with as soon as, es el equivalente a if. Entonces necesito la coma. I need a comma, right? Si no, no problem. Okay, I have a boyfriend. Okay. Debe ser una mujer, ¿no? ¿Es a girl or a boy? Ok, vamos a asumir que es una chica. It's a girl. Entonces puedo decir, I will have a boyfriend. Usualmente, ¿qué decimos? A veces queremos terminar la U, ¿no? We want to finish the university. So we can say, I will have a boyfriend as soon as I finish university. That's it. I will have a boyfriend as soon as I finish university. Okay, let's continue. What about the house? ¿Cuándo podríamos comprar? Solamente queremos una casa rápido, ¿no? We want the house fast. So what can we say? Let's continue, ¿no? A veces queremos trabajar y ya comprar una casa. Entonces puedo decir, as soon as I start working, I will save for a house. That's it. Tan pronto como empiece a trabajar, ahorraré para una casa, ¿no? I will save for a house. Ok. Podemos tener más planes como estos, ¿no? Like this. For example, I have a friend. Tenemos amigos, ¿no? I have a friend. She wants to travel. She always tells me this. As soon as I finish university, I will travel. Yeah, I will travel. Around the world, we can say. Alrededor del mundo. Around the world. Oh, tan pronto como termine la universidad, viajaré alrededor del mundo. Okay, guys, so we have these conditionals, factual conditionals, right? If you see the use is almost the same. Well, the structure is almost the same. La estructura es casi similar, ¿no? If, or we can use when, or we can use as soon as. Hay dos posiciones, ¿no? Al principio, if, and a comma. If at the beginning, a comma. When at the beginning, a comma. Unless at the beginning, a comma. As soon as at the beginning and a comma. Or the other order is just the sentence, if in the middle, no comma. The same. The sentence with will, if in the middle, no comma. When, no comma. All right? So pay attention to that, guys. I hope it's clear now. Espero que esté claro. Eso sería todo. That's all for today, guys. All right? Si tuvieran preguntas, if you have any questions, just tell me, please. All right? Bye-bye, guys.